Alright, let's cut to the chase. This week's day's spoilers? Total chaos, just how we love it. But wait, why are we all still obsessed with this 60-year-old soap opera? Is it the drama, the nostalgia, or the absurd DiMera family curse that just won't quit? Let's unpack this. First, Lexi and Kristen's swap to die peacefully plan? Classic. But why do we keep falling for this? Personally, I think it's because soaps like Days thrive on the art of the fake-out death. You think someone's gone? Nah, they'll be back next week with a wig change and a vengeance arc. A detail I find fascinating is how these twists mirror real-life denial, like, we all pretend we're not surprised when plans fail, but secretly? We're here for the meltdowns. Now, Leo racing to save Gwen from Dimitri. On paper, it's a rescue mission. But dig deeper, this is about Dimitri's obsession with control. What many people don't realize is that Dimitri's master plan isn't about Gwen or Leo. It's about proving he's still the smartest guy in the room. He's like the Joker of Salem, chaos isn't a side effect, it's the goal. And Leo? He's the chaotic good knight charging in, thinking chivalry beats psychopathy. Spoiler alert, it won't. But that clash? That's the real story here. Chad and Belle's budding romance? Let's laugh. These two have more history than the Roman Empire. Every time they reconnect, it's less about love and more about trauma bonding. From my perspective, their dynamic is the show's way of saying, remember that time everything exploded? It's comfort food for viewers. But here's the kicker, why do we root for them? Because they're survivors of Stefano's chessboard, literally and metaphorically. Their romance isn't sweet, it's a survival tactic. That's what makes it compelling. And what about Joy's custody power play? On the surface, it's a custody battle. But if you take a step back, this is a masterclass in toxic parenting tropes. Joy isn't fighting for Kelsey, she's weaponizing motherhood to destroy Stephanie. The show's writers know we hate this, yet we're glued. Why? Because it's a mirror to real-world gaslighting. It's not about the kid, it's about control. And Alex? Caught in the middle, as usual. His choice isn't about love, it's about breaking cycles. Finally, Steve and Brady's pub chat. Two grizzled veterans teaming up? That's the show's way of winking at us. They're the Watson to Salem's Sherlock Holmes, except everyone's Holmes here. But here's the twist, their investigation isn't about solving a mystery. It's about proving that even in a town full of resurrected villains, some bonds endure. That's the real takeaway. Days isn't about twists, it's about endurance. The characters are like cockroaches, they'll outlast every apocalypse. So, what does this all mean? To me, these spoilers aren't just plot points. They're a reminder that soaps are the last bastion of pure, unapologetic drama. No prestige TV pretensions, just characters screaming in a room while someone else lurks behind a curtain. And maybe, that's why we keep coming back. Because in a world of anti-heroes and gritty reboots, sometimes you just want a villain to twirl their mustache and say, oh, it's much worse than that.